Here's another topic. Have the Bills now hit rock bottom? I saw another one earlier. Is Josh Allen to blame for the loss? What else did I write down? Got a billboard over here. Great talent, new head coach. Where's the Jalen Hurts? Where's the Jalen Hurts conversations? There's no Jalen Hurts conversation. There's very little. There's very little. Keon, I'm not changing my pick. They're not eliminated. That's flip-flopping. When you make a prediction on something like that, that's flip-flopping. Not changing nothing. Sean McDermott needs to be fired. The culture on that team, by the way, okay, guys going into the stands and pushing Eagle fans, yeah, good luck with that one. You're lucky you didn't get your ass kicked. Whenever they talk about Hurts, it's always, oh boy. Oh, by the way, yeah, he's an afterthought. And you're 2-point dogs in your own building. Oh, man. You're 2-point dogs in your own building. Yeah, Yale. Jalen Hurts is on a better team, but Jalen Hurts utilizes his team. He utilizes it to the best of his ability, and that's why they win. Justin Herbert can't. Josh Allen, no wonder Stephon Diggs was bitching at the beginning of the year. He's right to bitch. There's nothing on that team. They got some good pieces, but at the end of the day, they don't have enough. They just don't have enough good players. They need more players. They need another player. Gabe Davis, that's the first game I've seen him all year long, actually. Okay? And 49er guys, here's something too for you. You look like shit without Trent Williams. The Eagles look like shit without Lane for 2 quarters. And then turned it on. You couldn't. You couldn't. Did those guys lose? It's a Niner goes, do I agree with the 2-point spread? Great question. Do I agree with the 2-point spread with the Niners being favored going into Philly? If they win that game, they're superhuman. They're superhuman. So I do agree. Yeah, you played almost 3 games in 7 days. I think if you win that game, you're superhuman. That's a super. Hey, you might as well just give him the MVP. But then you know what'll happen? You know what sucks about all this? Guess who gets you after that whole gauntlet of teams that you have to play? The Cowboys. The Cowboys play turd teams and have like no stress or pressure at all. And you guys have been under the max spotlight for you guys have been interrogated for 4 weeks. And now you got to watch as the Cowboys beat you. Oh my God. Don't let the Cowboys beat you. Don't let the Cowboys beat you because you're out of gas. That would be the worst on the planet. And it would be, and you know what I would say to it? Eventually they had to drop one, man. And you went 4-1 and you dropped it to the Cowboys. The Cowboys would be like, yeah, I told you we're just as good. Oh my God. Did Jalen outplay Josh Allen? Again, Arthur, I'm going to say this. Josh Allen is a superior talent to him. Hurts is the ultimate champion. So, do I think he outplayed him with a 54 quarterback QBR? That fourth quarter and that overtime was insane. He won. So, yes, Josh Allen is the better talent. Jalen Hurts is the better winner. Been saying that all day, and I'll say it again. But do you want the more talented guy? Like, would you take here? Like Yale. I'll put it out there. Would you take Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady? Would you take Aaron Rodgers over? Aaron Rodgers is the better talent. He's the better talent. It's not close. Would you take him over Aaron Rodgers? I think that's all you need to know about Josh Allen versus Jalen. Jalen's the ultimate winner. Josh Allen's the ultimate talent. Talent ain't always enough to get you across the finish line and through the tape. With Tom Brady does that. It's a prime example of that. His fourth quarter was awesome. That run into the end zone was spectacular. Okay? Yeah, no. Yale goes different styles. That's why he doesn't get the respect. Jalen Hurts won't get the respect until 10 years from now. Brady didn't get the respect even with the Super Bowls he won. Okay? He didn't get the respect until later in his career. It's going to be the same with Jalen. Okay? It's going to be the same with Hurts. It's going to be. By the way, Russell Wilson, you want to hear something about Russell Wilson? Russell Wilson has never received a MVP vote in his entire, how many years has he been playing? He's never received one MVP vote in his entire professional career. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's won one. He's turned the Denver Broncos around with Sean Payton. He's never won an MVP, and he's never received a vote, even from his hometown guys, for MVP. Yale says that Hurts is going to have to win it all. Right. Jim Kelly's 49-17 over a 4-year period. Okay. Hey, Yale or Keon, that's what I'm saying. Keon, that's exactly what I'm telling you about the MVP race. You guys sitting around here saying that thing is slam dunked. Never is that thing slam dunked. Because you know what I said? I was telling you guys earlier. You know what some voters are going to do? And I know what voters do because I'm one. You know what they'll do? Oh, he's winning in spite of a really good team. Bills, 200 yards passing. KC, 150. Dallas, 207. And he's on a really good team. They're not going to really dive into what he's doing and who he is and what he means to the team. Dude, I'm telling you, man, him winning without Lane and Purdy looking like shit without Trent Williams, that goes a long way with me. That goes a long way with me. That really does. That goes a long way with me. With the defense being mediocre, does that help Jalen's case? Look, like I said, I vote on that NFL alumni MVP, the NFL honors one. I vote on player of the year, defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, rookie, coach. Every year I have voted. Do I still have that? Yeah, here it is. This is just an old card. But here's my NFL Alumni Association card. Right there. Big Sills. Right there. Is there a number on it? Yeah, there's a number on it. So let me do this. Here's my NFL Alumni Association card. And all guys get to vote on that are former players. There's not very many of us alive. Well, not all of us. I think there's like 60 out of the 10,000 that are alive or what have you. So as of right now, I'll tell you exactly who I'm voting for. Who's in the lead? MVP, it is Jalen. Defense is, to answer Tone's thing, Tone, yeah. And it's because I cover the team. Yeah. Plays into it. New coordinators too. Yeah. All that. Yes. I would say coach of the year is a guy in Houston. I like D'Amico Ryans. Rookie of the year is going to be Jalen Carter defensively. Offense is C.J. Stroud. Walter Payton. I don't know yet. I haven't done enough work on that. I'm very, very thankful that Jared Payton allows me to vote on that award because he went to University of Miami, and he knows I played against his pop when he was in Chicago. And so it means a lot to me, and I get to vote on the Walter Payton. Jake Elliott. Who's Jake Elliott? Oh, that kicker guy. Like Tone said, the only way I'm ever going to give that guy a game ball is if that guy's laid out on a stretcher with an IV bottle above his head and he got knocked out because he had a game-saving tackle in the Super Bowl and he kicked 2 65-yarders. That would be the only way I give a kicker. Kickers aren't football players. Okay, just remember that. They're not football players. Kickers don't tackle. Kickers don't catch passes. Kickers don't run drills. Kickers just kick. They're like glorified soccer guys. They're not football players. What do they hit? The local bars? You could come, think about being a kicker in the NFL. You could come to practice loaded every day. Okay, and not worry about it. You could be drunk every day coming to practice. You sit under an umbrella. You sit in a lounge chair. What are you doing all day? Are you kicking all day? No. You're probably sitting around all day. Are you watching film? On what? Here, watch this, Tone. Here's my pregame. This is what I do. This has got to be the greatest layup job in the history of football. It's a little windy. Oh, shit, it's raining. Wind's coming out of the northeast. I'm going to have to use my Puma shoes, not the Adidas shoes. Kickers are football players. Kiss my ass. Some corners don't tackle. Are you trying to tell me that you don't think Deion Sanders? Oh, Deion. Here's Jake Elliott. It was a great kick. It was a great kick. 60 yards in the rain. I know. I got it. I got you. But he's not a football player. But it's okay. Okay? There's certain people in the league like Brandon Staley that aren't coaches. Okay? But I'll take Jake Elliott. Is Pat McAfee an athlete? No. He's a kicker. I just told you, Pat McAfee. What did he ever hit? A dummy? Come on, dude. You think you really have to go through conditioning drills when you're a kicker? Or weights? Or rehab? Come on. Come on. He's a great athlete in the WWE. Oh, okay. So is Ronda Rousey. Yeah. It's good to see Jalen earned your respect. Yeah, that game yesterday, man, was a respect moment. I totally respect that game out of him. Phew. Dude, that the get kind of shit there, man. He sucked in that first half. I don't know who's in the way or whatever, man, but that was just great. He was okay. David Akers made crazy tackles, slipping dudes and everything. Okay, David Akers, he's making tackles. He's a football player. Jake Elliott, after he kicks, he runs, he gets his tee, and he runs over to his lounge chair. I'm like, yeah, Tone, if he's laid out on the stretcher, he's got an IV, and they have to give him like that heart shit to start his heart up again, I might give him a game ball. Jake Elliott's 5'8". Always remember something, Niner. If you don't wear a size 10, okay, in the NFL, you can't be a kicker. You got to wear 10. I wear 17s. I got a 17 and a half foot. Okay? Seriously, I got a 17 and a half. This guy's got like a size 7. If you got a size 7 shoe, my daughter's got a bigger foot. How can you call anybody with a under 10 shoe a football player? I mean, there's high heels that are bigger. I mean, you got to at least have a size 10 foot, don't you? All right, we're going to look at week 12 of the NFL playoffs too, by the way. We'll reset what happened yesterday. It was a tremendous performance by the Eagles in the second half of that game to get that win. Okay, really awesome. Yeah. Great kick. Great kick by the little guy. It was really great. Jake the Snake Elliott. Hey, Tone, that's it. Jake the little guy Elliott, like Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake Elliott. I like it, man. Snake that ball right through. He used that wind. He played like a 7-iron into that thing on that 50. You see him play that 7-iron? He put a fade on it, didn't he? That's it, Arthur. Jake the Make. I love it. Way to go. Jake the Make. It was like a fade. He hit that thing and went up. All of a sudden, you see the Nicholas fade go right in there, man. Boom. Jake the Make. Jake the Make Elliott. The little guy coming through. Power Hour coming up. Keep it here on the National Football Show.
Football and Hooters, the perfect pair.